There is a costly and dangerous gap in detecting and verifying severe and threatening weather in the U.S. The lack of real-time intelligence for weather detection and analysis on a hyperlocal scale. Exelis is moving to close this gap with Helios, a technology platform that creates an integrated network of existing disparate surveillance camera networks to produce hyperlocal environmental intelligence for real-time situational awareness and improved decision-making. There are tens of thousands of cameras installed across the United States for monitoring outdoor conditions, traffic flow, facility security, railroad assets, and various other uses. They produce either real-time video or photographic imagery to serve specific surveillance needs. By aggregating these disparate images into a single source and adding value through intelligent analytics and image processing, Helios transforms these single-purpose assets into data-rich, multi-purpose content that provides real-time environmental intelligence. Helios is an adaptive and persistent weather surveillance network where users identify an area of interest to be consistently monitored. For example, users can focus in on a current weather threat and view cameras in that location for closer examination. Users can select camera vantage points based on location, direction of view, or National Weather Service weather warnings. If, for instance, a weather system is moving in from the west, users can select cameras facing in that direction to detect and verify conditions within a storm warning polygon. Selected camera imagery and video may be recorded and archived for further analysis and forensics. Using proprietary detection algorithms for image analysis, Helios creates notifications for a wide range of weather phenomena. These notifications allow users to focus on a particular area of interest to verify and monitor local conditions. Helios data may also be accessed by mobile users. As Superstorm Sandy tracked up the East Coast, it became clear that it was a worst-case situation, a major storm hitting the largest metropolitan region in the U.S. with high winds and a storm surge accelerated by high tide and a full moon. The National Weather Service needed to connect and validate the radar images they were viewing to local conditions and be able to communicate that information on a real-time basis. National and local government agencies, utilities, transportation networks, and emergency responders had to put their own plans in action based on local conditions. Media channels sought to fulfill their public duty by providing the most up-to-date local information to their audiences. Decisions had to be made quickly by millions of citizens to protect their lives and property. And thousands of commercial enterprises sought to implement their disaster and recovery plans to keep their supply chains moving. With Helios, real-time hyperlocal information would have been available along the entire information chain. Take, for instance, a coastal area that was vulnerable to the storm. Helios users would be able to view notifications from specific traffic cameras if certain conditions were detected on a particular roadway. As the storm conditions worsened, the live traffic camera, now an intelligent weather detection sensor, would create a notification for Helios users. This real-time information could be pushed out to media outlets to update viewers and listeners. Government officials could use this data to update their local emergency response plans to protect citizens. And businesses could reroute complex logistics based on real-time intelligence, preventing storm-related losses and improving post-storm service. With Helios now having transformed a local traffic camera network into an adaptive and persistent weather surveillance network, there would be more real-time intelligence and information to make better life-saving decisions up and down the line of information and communication. Not doing something about the weather is no longer acceptable, especially since a large percentage of weather-related damage costs could be avoided if more environmental intelligence were available. Helios leverages Exelis' core competencies in image science, exploitation, and fusion to transform existing camera networks into a platform for persistent weather observation and hyperlocal environmental intelligence with benefits for all segments of society. Helios, closing the hyperlocal weather gap.